What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? How are we doing today? Oh, TJ's in the chat for the whatever it's called, the for fish tank. TJ is in the fish tank chat. That's cool to see. Um, sorry, I'm a like I had a weird day today. I had a weird day today. So even now I'm kind of like still trying to get my shit together. But today is Sunday, therefore we are going to be playing through Oblivion again. All right, Oblivion Sunday, and I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna be doing. I'm not 1,000,000% sure what we're gonna be doing in Oblivion today. I know I'm going through the Fighters Guild. I got kicked out of the Fighters Guild last week because I killed one of the members, and in addition to that, I have to level up now. Now that I remember it, I have to level up, and because of that, I have to. I'm gonna have to sleep in the game, which means the Dark Brotherhood is gonna come and pay me a visit. They're gonna come pay me a visit. So, um, yeah, there's that. We'll keep on doing the Fighters Guild quest. I'll put the Dark Brotherhood off as long as I feel like I can, because I want to save that for a little bit later. I'll get through the Fighters Guild, but we'll go ahead and we'll see what's happening. I see that somebody on Fish Tank is
We're
wearing
putting on a show. That's
boxing
our job,
gloves
to
right
show
now.
you the.
Yeah, Job is wearing boxing gloves right now, so I'm wondering if they're gonna do any boxing in a minute, or if Job is just being quirky. If Job is just being a quirky little quirkster there, I have no clue. But anyway, yeah. So a bunch of shit's been happening on Fish Tank. What's going on, Neon? Oh yeah, I gotta show you something. I gotta show you something, Neon. A bunch of shit's been happening on Fish Tank. The last couple of days. It's been really good. I still haven't been able to watch a ton. I'm kind of in the middle of trying to get ready for a couple of things. One of them being a fight that is, I'm not going to be the one in the fight. I'm going to be cornering for the fight. I'm going to be cornering for the fight. And then in addition to that, there's a couple other things in terms of like gym stuff that I'm trying to figure out. And yeah, I mean, I've just been busy, so I haven't been able to watch a ton of this season. But the last day or two has been like really, really good. They introduced Frank Hassel into the ecosystem. And from what I've seen, it's only been a day, but from what I've seen, I think it's the best Frank Hassel season thus far. Like the best I've ever seen Frank Hassel in Fish Tank. And it was just great. Alex and Connor, my clone Connor, they both left today, and I think it was specifically because of Frank Hassel they left. So that was pretty funny. And yeah, so that basically means we're down to the bottom, the top three now, I believe. I think it's just Binks, Mizzy, and Symbol. I'm pretty sure it's Binks. Oh no, Bert's still in the game. Bert's still in the game. Duh. So no, there's like four people if I remember correctly. If not, then there might be five. But oh yeah, Peyton, dude. I forget about Peyton. Peyton's just kind of boring, if we're being honest here. Peyton's just kind of in the background, so I forget about her a lot of the time. But yeah, so the dropping like flies here. The dropping like flies. But we have a little bit of a ways to go, and yeah. So there's that. What's going on, Mega Doinks? All right, what's going on, Frazzle Drip? Alex left on his own accord. I think Alex might have left on his own accord. I'm not 100% sure. I only saw the clip of him walking out. I don't know what led to him actually walking out for real. Um, you know. Oh, we are getting a boxing match. We're getting a boxing match right now. It's gonna be between Job and what's his face. I'm not supposed to be restreaming, but you know what? If they really are gonna have a boxing match, I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna live react to it. All right, I'll live react to it. Looks like they are gonna have a boxing match. Fucking A. Anyway, Neon, I said I wanted to show you something. I have the neck gator. Oh, the neck gator finally came in. Fucking. No, this way. All right, cool. there's a piece of me that wonders if I should wear it like this or if I should turn it so that you can see the side. It's probably here. It's probably here is the best, but it's that design that I was showing you guys a little while ago. Find God before he finds you, right? Um, so I'm happy with how it came out. I'm happy with how it came out. I'll probably wear this in the wintertime or something like that just to keep the cold out of my face, you know? Um, so yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, they're definitely about to have a boxing match right now, and fucking you can see Mizzy over here. You can see Mizzy over here trying to give Job fighting advice like she knows fucking anything, you know? Um like they're not gonna copyright strike me because I live react to the boxing match, you know, but I'm trying to be as respectful as I can about restreaming. I see people restreaming, and I'm not about a snitch, but me not snitching also means that I'm not going to give these people warnings about, like, hey, they're copyright striking people, right? I can at least get a text from Sam, but you can't get a text from Sam, so they're gonna be forced to copyright strike you, But in this case, I'm gonna say fuck it, and I'm going to I'm gonna live react to the match. I'll go ahead and I'll turn this up just a little bit. Turn this up just a little bit.
What's going on with those two downstairs? That's what I want to know.
So I'm pretty sure this dude's homeless, right? I'm pretty sure this dude's homeless, but he's not in that advanced stages of homelessness, All right, so 2 minutes. And Job, and then I don't even know this dude's name. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, Jeff. Ooh, nice cross from Jeff. Another cross from Jeff, but Job got out of the way that time. Job trying to move his head. So one thing I like about Jeff is that he's throwing a straight cross, right? He's not like, well, he's not like that, A nice jab from Jeff. Jeff switching stances. Job trying to work his way in, but it ain't working. Ooh. And a hook from Jeff, and that really stunned Job. You can tell that really stunned Job, and I don't know. You see, I don't know if Jeff has ever actually hit somebody as hard as he could before, because he was more shocked than Job was, it seemed like, Oh, man. Bunch of swings and misses. See, Job is like, it's almost like he's play fighting right now, and I think it's probably because he's never actually had to fight before, like, or maybe he's just not that much of an athlete or something like that. But you can see it's almost like he's throwing punches underwater, It's almost like he's just trying to touch the guy. It's not like he's actually really trying to, You get. They gave him 30 seconds. Oh, man. Man, I knew they'd restream themselves to YouTube eventually over everyone else doing it. Ideally wanted you to host it. Yeah, that would have been cool. But, Ooh, that was a nice lead cross from Joe. But then he keeps turning around and giving the back to Jeff, Ooh, hook from Jeff, followed by a rear hook. Oh, man. I wonder if Jeff has had some very rudimentary boxing, Because he fights like a dude who boxed for, like, 6 months. He fights like a dude who boxed for, like, 6 months, He doesn't look completely untrained. Either that or he's just got really good instincts, I'm not saying he's crack or anything like that. There's definitely things that he's doing wrong. But, you can see the coordination and stuff like that. And I think that's interesting, Job is the king of being unfazed. Yeah, I was saying, like, he got hit by that rear hook, and he got hit by that rear hook, and you could tell it phased him. But it's funny because it seemed like Jeff was more phased by it. And when I say that, what I mean is he was like, "Wow, that dude's still standing," or "Wow, I hit that guy hard." That's almost what it seems like. That's almost what it seems like. That's funny to me. And yeah, here we go. You see, like at the very least, Jeff is able to keep his hands up a little bit better. You know, he's Jeff, the Pride of Lol kid. He's the fucking Pride of Lol kid. What the fuck did he just say? This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. What the fuck, dude? You see, like, this is peak fish tank right here. Just, like, way too much shit going on all at once. All of it is either crazy, ridiculous, or extreme. And, you don't even know really what to look at. Yeah. Job is, you see, Job's getting tired and it's making a coward out of him. And when I say that, I don't mean that as like a moral judgment. What I mean is he's tired, and because of that, he's focused more on how tired he is than actually trying to protect himself. And that's why there's moments where he almost just seems to stop. He almost seems to freeze up. And it's because he's tired and he's like, fuck, man, oh, dude, oh, you know? He's trying to relax in a way that's not good. Ooh, man. Jeff swinging for the fences there, you know? Alright, at least he's keeping his hands up there. He's turning his back, but at least he didn't catch either of those on the chin because he kept his hands up there. Oh, man. You hear the did you guys hear the name of the ball that just did? He's like, here's another crazy name. It's Cop Killer. It's like, holy shit. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might be over because Jeff flung the gloves off, you know? I wouldn't necessarily I remember in season 2 I did I would actually quote unquote score how I felt the fights went. And if somebody quit, I would literally, like, it didn't matter how good they did or bad they did, like, you know, they lost. But obviously, what's his face? Jeff over here is doing better, you know? Yeah, it seems like that's the end. Seems like that's the end. Alright. So yeah, not bad, you know? Not bad. Jeff tried to hold his own. You know, Jeff tried to hold his own, and he didn't. I mean, Job tried to hold his own. You know, he didn't do terrible, but obviously he was not quite as experienced. You know. Anyway, can't see it with the rest of your clothes on. I'll take my pants off. But good deal. Glad it worked out the way you wanted. Oh yeah, it worked. It worked out pretty well, you know. And I'll go ahead. I'll shill again. I might as well shill again, right? So right here, I need to find out what the problem with this is though, because like this came out fine. The neck gator came out fine, right? You know, it came out the way that I wanted it to, for the most part. But for some reason it's not showing on here in the way that it should, you know, and I have no clue why, you know. But other than that, like, everything else is good. This is supposed to have a quote on the back. That's a little bit strange. Yeah, these are all supposed to have quotes on the back. I don't know why the quotes are not on the back. It said it was supposed to I just wanted to see this. Anyway, it said it would take a second to no. Actually, I'm pretty sure it said that it would show automatically. So I got to figure out exactly what's wrong with it. There's supposed to be a quote on the back. It's supposed to be Psalm 144, an excerpt from Psalm 144. You know, but it's not showing right this second. So I'll go ahead and I'll fix that. But yeah, I mean, everything came out pretty well. I didn't get a t-shirt yet, but I would assume if this thing came out good, the t-shirt came out fine. So I will officially say, look, if you want to get this, like, I think the quality is going to be okay. I've had them on for a while. I've had them up for a while, but I told people to hold off on it specifically because I wanted to make sure the quality would be good, and the print, the print is obviously pretty good. The print is obviously pretty good there, you know. Um, yeah, right here. So pretty happy with that. Pretty pumped for it, you know. It's like I said yesterday when I showed these. I like this. I'm pumped about this, right? Because it's not the only thing I have on there. You know, I have stuff that I made in honor of season 2, right? I had other season 2 stuff, specifically Sensei Scott stuff. But this is one that I'm actually really excited for, specifically every time I hover over one it fucking goes away. But specifically because I think the message is a good one, you know. I said yesterday that Christians don't have the teeth that they used to have, you know. The Catholic Church used to fight wars, you know, and this is kind of that. It's that, hey, like, you know, have teeth is the message. Have teeth. Don't be a pussy. You know, don't turn the other cheek on someone who's genuinely trying to ruin your life and um genuinely trying to come after you in a serious way, you know. Be forgiving, right? Be forgiving, but when somebody is really, really trying to come at you in that way, you can't just forgive and forget, you know? Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Um, Job is king of being unfazed. Frazzle Drip says it's not good. Jeff, my man, what's not good? Frazzle Drip might add it to my drip collection. I appreciate that. Anybody who buys, I appreciate the hell out of that, you know? Let me see if I can hold on. I want to see if I can fix that. Not, you know, not like fix it, but I want to see if there's an issue with it. Um Stings. Yeah, for some reason it's not. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it didn't maybe I had to save it and I didn't realize. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out later. Um oh man. I'm like I'm fucking up in the game right now. I'm trying to figure out what the next move is. I know what the next move is, obviously, but I'm like, huh, was there anything else? I don't think there was any huge I don't think there was any huge announcements or anything of that sort right this second, you know. Fish Tank is entering its, I think, fifth week. Maybe it's fourth or fifth week, I forget which, but you know, it's we're getting closer and closer to the end of that. We're getting closer and closer to the end of that. And I think it's been a really good season. Is it the best season yet? I don't know. I don't know. It really depends on a couple of different things. We're gonna have to see what occurs over the next 20 days. But there were definitely things that were huge. Um, you know, and I think I think in hindsight, people are realizing just how good season 2 was. Um, and I think that's a good thing because a lot of people tried to act like season 2 was bad, but I think that was from a couple of different things. You know, mainly people who are just like, well, like legit. I do think that there's a degree of it where people were pissed off at Jet going into season 2, so they were waiting to try and say that Fish Tank sucks now, so that they could, you know, try and justify calling for him to be fired, as if Sam would ever listen to people screaming to fire Jet. You know, that would never fucking happen. Um, you know, and I think that's like a seriously big part of season 2 that occurred. And you know, because of that, like it took people a minute to realize that season 2 wasn't bad, if that makes sense. But I am excited to see how it ends. I'm excited to see what goes down. I almost said what comes down. I mean, I guess that's kind of the same idea, but I am excited to see what goes down, and I'm excited to see what is gonna come next. Because Jet mentioned that he would have a new point 0.5 season. He said that that brand has to grow. So that means there's going to be a new point 0.5 season. I'm not sure when it's going to come though. Is it going to come in the winter time? If it comes in the winter time, that's not going to be a good thing unless they're going to be able to build unless they're going to add to the campsite to make it a closed off little spot, and they put heaters in there. They put heaters in there. There's no way in hell people are going to be able to sleep outside. And honestly, there's no way in hell people are going to be flown in to spend all day out in the New England winter. It's not going to happen. We will not do that, right? But one thing they could do, I've been in that house before. The place is huge. It's big enough as to where you could have a microcosm of 2.5 in there, you know? I mean, we'll go ahead and we'll look around, right? So, this is the den, right? Obviously a huge area. There's a spot behind the den, right? This is the flat, again, another huge area. Where's the yard? The yard, another huge area. You could fit Shitty in this. You could take Shitty and fit it in here. You could have the blacksmith, you could have the trader, right? And the thing is, like, I don't know if they would reuse everything from 2.5, meaning like the whole lore and stuff like that. They might decide to do something a little bit different with it. It doesn't always have to be an episodic, or I don't know if you call 2.5 episodic. It doesn't have to be exactly like season 2.5 was, you know. You could do a bunch of different stuff in here. Fucking, I'm thinking of ideas and stuff like that. But like, this is either an arena type place or it's shitty. Either one. You could quite literally have a scaled down version of 2.5 in this house. It is that big. There's enough space, you know. And I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting to see what could potentially come of that, you know. But we'll see. We'll see, you know. I have a feeling they would probably just wait until springtime though and do 2.5 in the spring, you know. A couple of issues though. Oh, excuse me. A couple of things though. Really, it's one major thing. Noise complaints. Noise complaints are the big thing, and noise complaints are the main reason why we didn't extend season 2.5. We were originally going to extend it for at least another week, and it just didn't work out because of all the noise complaints and stuff like that. We would have to probably pay off the neighbors, and when I say we, I obviously mean them, but you know, because when I think of 2.5, I think of me being involved in that. So, you know, I say we because, you know, but the neighbors would probably have to be paid off. Just like, look, it's going to be 2 weeks. All right. We'll give you $100 a day. We'll give you $100 a day. Just don't call the fucking cops. That's it. That's all we need. All right. Just leave us alone. Let us take 2 weeks of your time and we'll pay you for it. All right. Like, that's what they could do. But if they did do it inside, if they were able to get away with doing it inside somehow, then they wouldn't have to worry about that because, you know, the noise isn't going to carry out of the house into the woods to the neighbors' houses and shit like that, you know. But I'm just kind of spitballing ideas and stuff like that, you know. I'm just thinking about like what we could potentially see in the future because it seems like there will be another 0.5 season. You know, there will be a 3.5, so that's going to be really cool. You know, and I can't wait to see what comes of that. That's an easy 10K down the drain for Karens. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you know, You got to be willing to pay, unfortunately. And I mean, with the amount of money that they make on this show, 10K is not that much when it comes down to it, because at the very least we won't have to deal with noise complaints and stuff like that. Um, that's it's worth it. It's worth it, you know. Um, Somebody said there was an Xavier TTS. Oh shit, yeah. Damn, Xavier did a TTS right here. Oh man. Oh, interesting. Bert, hurry to the yard. Uh, this mission is time sensitive. What's going on in the yard? That's one person that I still want to see is Xavier. You know, I was hoping that he would be brought in. I'm pretty sure he did some of the writing for this season. Sylvia also did some of the writing for this season too. But you know, it'd be nice to see Xavier make an appearance. I'm just low energy. Oh fuck, I'm just low energy today. You know, it's chump change. It's just irritating that that's what it would take. Yeah, yeah. You know, we live in an overly socialized system where, when somebody has a problem, that means they have to be paid 10K. You know, um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like there were other costs. Like during season one, they got extorted during season one. They got extorted by the police in Swansea. They got extorted by the Swansea police because they kept purposefully uh they kept purposefully swatting the house, meaning like not the cops, right? But every time the cops got a call after the house was doxxed, instead of them just doing the normal and reasonable thing and saying, "Oh, it's just internet weirdos trying to fuck with these guys. We're gonna ignore that." They sent a cop car down every fucking time they got called. And eventually, after like the third or fourth time, they threatened to shut the thing down, which that's illegal. There's like the cops are the ones in the wrong here, but it's a situation where if the cops said no, we're shutting this down, what are you gonna do? Physically resist them? No, because then you're gonna get arrested and your life is gonna be made that much worse. And because of that, they had to pay like tens of thousands of dollars to basically pay off the Swansea police to allow them to live in peace, right? That thank like Jet, Ben, and Sam, you know, they're classy gentlemen. They're classy gentlemen. All right, there's some classy guys. If you watch the edits when it comes to the credits of the edits for season one, the edit credits for season one, you'll see that in almost every episode they did, if you could call them episodes, they would thank the Swansea police in the credits. And even seeing that to me was just like, thanks for fucking what? Thanks for taking your money? Thanks for taking fucking money from you guys? Is that what you're thanking them for? You know? It's funny, like they weren't like the guys that were sitting out front weren't even bad. It's just the fact that like they're sitting out there via a crime. They were because like that is extortion. That is a crime that the cops committed. But because it's the cops and because they're doing it under the guise of, hey, you know, this is dangerous for people because you're taking resources from us to have to come down here every time somebody from the internet decides to do a robocall and tell us that something bad is going on here. We have to come down here. So you better pay us for that, or else we're gonna shut it down because we can't afford to come down here. Like that's the exact same thing as the mafia showing up to your business and being like, hey, you need to pay us for protection. It's like, well, protection from who? Protection from us. That's literally what that was, you know? Like, we were not in any danger ever. Nobody was ever in any danger in season one. Season one, truth be told, was actually the safest season that's gone down thus far because there was never any boxing matches between the fish. There were no boxing matches between fish in season 1. So it was quite literally the safest season that we've had so far. We just had a boxing match in season 3 today. But like, again, these cops are just showing up and being like, hey, you got to pay us for protection. It's like, protection from who? Protection from us. We're going to shut this down. Even though it's illegal and you guys can sue the fuck out of us and win. That'd take years. And we know that you need this up now. So you better pay us or else we're going to make it real difficult for you to keep it up. It's just fucking ridiculous, you know? Your mic is fucking up. How's my mic fucking up? Could be all good. OP, how is my mic fucking up? Dude, I shit you not. This thing just changes on its own. I'm not kidding when I say it changes on its own. Like, I will do absolutely positively nothing to anything. I will not touch a damn thing. And I will need to turn the gain way fucking down because for some reason the microphone is the way it's picking up the noise, it's peaking like a motherfucker. And then it'll be like that for like a week or two. And then out of nowhere, I'll jump into Streamlabs. A weird buzzing sound? Interesting. Sometimes the thing gets a little bit weird. I'm hoping that it'll fix. I'm gonna check. Hold on. I'm gonna check my stream real quick. I just want to make sure here. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have to make sure the thing's plugged in properly. But it's like I was saying, like I'm not an AV guy. I don't know shit about anything. So it's really frustrating that I will quite literally do nothing at all ever to my audio equipment, but then it'll just change. It'll literally just change, you know? Excuse me. All of a sudden I'll need to turn the gain way down or I'll need to turn it up or whatever when I've done literally nothing to it. But anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to play some Oblivion. It's about that time now. Let's go to Steam, go to the library. Oh, fuck. Damn. Yes. I hit AoE by mistake. All right. All right. Play. Excuse me. AoE on the mind, dude. Pretty much. Pretty much. If you're using an audio jack, is the part you plug in damaged? I don't know. Potentially. You know, potentially. Which, I believe I'm in... Oh, Leowin. Leowin. Okay. Floor is lava. Taylor just got a weird fuzzy sensation in the back of his head and doesn't know why, but it's because you mentioned AoE. Nah, it'd be if I mentioned AOM, because he's been playing nothing but AOM lately. I'm actually hoping that I'll be able to I'm hoping that I'll be able to when we play AoE again, I'm hoping I'll be able to hold my own against him a little bit easier. Darji.
I'm Darji. I'm a Khajiit in disguise. Want to see me lick my butt? That one never gets old.
Fighters Guild jobs.
There's
Oh,
nothing new I can tell you about jobs for your guild.
yo, what's going on, JC?
Want to hear a Khajiit joke?
I guess so.
Why do Khajiit lick their butts?
I heard that one.
To get the taste of Khajiit cooking out of their mouths. A real thigh slapper, that one, eh? I heard lots others, only I can't remember them.
Arganian.
Goodbye.
Jeez, this dude has a really wide body. He's got a short, wide body, and he's got like long legs. I'm just noticing that. All right, let's see what let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, baby, we got to think about dinner.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, I'm cool with whatever though. We'll figure it out.
Wait, you wanna take a shot?
I've told Duboc, Relian, and Vantis about Margaret's need for ingredients. They've agreed to accept the long-term contract, as this should keep them out of trouble. I should report back to Orion. Back to Coral. Gameplay is a little quiet. It's supposed to be on the quiet side, but I'll turn it up a little bit. Should be a little bit better. Oh. Alright, gonna have to break into this dude's house. Oh yeah, I gotta level up. And then also Lucien LeChance is gonna talk to me. New topic, Dharma. New topic, missing daughter. Okay, cool.
Excuse me, I'm on duty.
Excuse me, you're a fucking idiot.
Seed Neas is worried sick about her daughter, Dharma. If you think you can help, you'll find her at her shop, Northern Goods and Trade.
Physical signs of a skooma user, this guy. Yeah, true. It's all fucked up around the eyes. I'm just running around on the roof of this dude's house while he's trying to sleep. I could have did that one. There we go. Ah, fuck. Damn. I could have hit that one too. There we go. You ever done skooma, Scott? Dude, I make skooma. Steal his gold, and I'm like, hey.
What have you found out?
Causing trouble.
The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowin. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it.
Alright.
You've done well. Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters Guild.
Swordsman of the Fighters Guild.
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something.
Some more seasoning?
Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
Alright, we out of here.
Stay with
Oh, no, it's Seed Neas that I'm supposed to talk to Seed Neas. You know what? I'll go ahead. Oh yeah, fuck this guy. You know what? I might just fuck around and nail that dude. But first, I believe this is the store that I'm supposed to go to. But of course, it's a little bit early in the morning to be going there. right. Yes.
I don't mean to impose, but I'm hoping you can help me. My daughter, Dharma, is missing, and I don't know what to do.
Go find her?
That's right. My daughter, Dharma, never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried.
Oh,
something
yeah,
may
yeah,
have happened to
Hackdirt.
her. Can you help?
All right.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to a Tira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there. In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
I'll ask her
A
about
rather
Hector.
isolated village south
Milf
of Kor.
Argonian
We do
Tavernus.
some business with the trader there. Small volume,
What's
but
going on,
she
bud?
pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her.
All right. Oh, wait a
Let's
second.
get to training.
Oh, all right. I can't train anymore here.
Farewell.
Have pity on an...
All right. I'm gonna bust up this skooma shed. Yes. All right. I'm gonna bust up this skooma shed, then I'm gonna go to Hackdirt. Only down the road. Whoops. All right. Just running through, picking fucking daisies. I could have swore... Oh. It was outside of Leowin. It was outside of Leowin. Silly me. I'm sitting here like, why haven't I reached there yet? It's because I'm in the wrong city. You found Greyland. Yo, what? What are you guys doing? Holy shit. Take it easy. Fucking idiot. What happened to the other dude? There was another guy in here. They're all dead. Okay. Take that. I recovered Kylius Lanavo's ring. I should bring it to Larexis as soon as possible to obtain my reward. I will also be robbing the fuck out of these guys. A rake. Yeah, looking like nothing too huge. I'll go ahead and I'll sleep here now. Actually, no, I want to sleep at Hackdirt because I want to see what happens if I get Lucy and LeChance to come at the same time as when the the I forget what they're called, but there's some guys at Hackdirt that come out when you sleep. Favorite city in Cyrodiil by aesthetic? I'd say it's either Cheydinhal, or Skingrad. I like both of them. They're really nice.
Any luck taking down Lenavo?
Give me that look. I'm doing your job for you.
You've done it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. By the divines, I salute you in the name of the Legion. Here is your well-earned reward.
Alright. Wow, 45 gold. I had to kill 2 guys. Human life is worth 45 gold. 2 human lives worth 45 gold. Oh, damn. Can't fast travel when I'm falling. Alright. Let's go to Hackdirt. Apparently it's at Wayne and Priory. Or, you know, close to Wayne and Priory. Ah, yes, here we go. The hell is this?
It's you. Hi.
Hi?
What?
What?
Hey, you're the one that... Goodbye.
Skingrad always looks definitively mid, not very distinctive. I mean, I like it because I like the architecture. You know, I like the architecture, and I love how cozy it feels. It feels cozy to me, right? Cheydinhal kind of has a similar thing going on. I like the architecture, and I like how it feels like you're walking around a farm town. Maybe I guess you could kind of say a little bit, even though that's not really even though that's not really the way that you should, you know, it's not that you should or shouldn't think of it a certain way, but even though that's not the way that I really want to describe it, there is, there's a charm to it. There's a charm to it. There's a little bit of nature inside the city that looks nice. They have that pond and stuff like that. Skingrad is a little bit more, it's a little bit more urban. It's a little bit more urban, but it's not a, it's not like a bad urban. It's a cozy urban. It reminds me of the North End in Boston, you know? If you've ever been to Boston's North End, it's a cozy place. It's close, everything's close together, but it's not cramped, you know? And the buildings are nice. So it's the North End is my favorite part of Boston easily, you know? There's good food there. It's a nice place to just take a walk, take a stroll, you know. You gotta deal with all these yuppies and ghetto motherfuckers though, you know. There's like an even distribution of yuppie tourists and fucking like ghetto dudes, you know. Anyway, Cheydinhal is straight up drip. Everything's got stained glass, very classy. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Bible of the Deep Ones. Given to me by the chief of the Deep Ones. He taught me his language and his runes. This is the ancient lore of his people, which we shall follow from now until forever. Signed in the presence of 12 witnesses. Erlav Moslin. 3rd era, 345. And that's pretty crazy. So this is Daedric. These are Daedric runes. We could we could actually look up what this says, because the Daedric alphabet, like it's a 1-for-1 of English, you know. Interesting. But where is everybody? Moslin's Dry Goods. I have to I think I gotta wait until day to talk to somebody. In reality, Scott likes this game because it reminds him of his childhood where he would kill at will and live off things he stole from people's houses. The good old days. Exactly. Remember when we were a country?
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave. Now. You ain't welcome here.
How rude. Dharma.
Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious. The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late. We don't look kindly on strangers asking questions. If you need a room, try Moslin's Inn. Otherwise, you'd best be moving on.
All right. Well, go fuck yourself.
Take care.
Danye just said, I do love season 3. I just wish Alex wouldn't have quit because it seems like the season is moving quicker than it should be. A little bit, yeah. You know, there's another thing about season 2. There's a lot of parallels between seasons 2 and seasons 3. You know, there were a lot of people who walked. A lot of people walked, just like in season 2. You know, there's been slow moments, just like in season 2, moments where it's like kind of clear. Huh, interesting. Moments where it is sort of clear, where like Jet, Ben, and Sam have to regroup and figure out what they're gonna do next. You know, it's like the boxing today. I have a feeling the boxing match that took place today wasn't just because Jeff and Job had beef. I don't think they have beef with each other. It's probably because something needed to happen, you know? Something needed to happen. I will say, another thing, right? Where'd he go? Oh, hi. Hello. You don't like strangers, huh? That makes you racist, sir. That makes you xenophobic. In my country, in my village, we dance on the fucking bar. We dance on the desk. All right, you need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with that. We stomp all over the tables, in my country, in my bar, in my tavern. That's what we do. You need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with that. Anyway, I was saying, the boxing matches this season have been a little bit disappointing. You know, there haven't been as many, obviously. You know, I don't think it was ever the plan to have boxing be that huge of a piece of season 3. However, also when we did get boxing matches, they kind of sucked. Like Symbol versus Alex sucked, you know. Fucking Mizzy versus what's her face? Binks. That was not the best match, you know. And it kind of makes me a little bit proud because part of the reason why the matches were so good last season, part of the reason the fights were so good is because I trained them in how to actually fight. You know, I trained them to fight. So, you know, it is a little vindicating. It is a little vindicating to see that, you know.
Here, stranger.
I didn't ask. It is vindicating a little bit to see that, you know. It's like, oh, cool, all right, like, you know, part of the reason the fights last season were so good is because I got to train with these people, you know. And you saw the people who trained with me more and the people who took the training a little bit more seriously, they were a little bit better off overall, you know. They had he's got one directly in his thing. They were just better off overall, you know. So that was pretty cool. I hope if there are more fights this season, they're good. The one that we saw earlier was pretty good. The one we saw earlier was pretty good. I will say that, you know. Anvil reminds me of Port Town San Pedro a lot. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to San Pedro, but I could see why it would remind you of a port town like that, you know. Kind of reminds me of some towns in Massachusetts. Alex is getting the Taily treatment. Toughest willed fish gets the hardest torture. I don't know if I'd say he's the toughest willed fish, but yeah, I mean I think it's more that he sticks his head out a little bit more. That's what happened with Letty in season 1. You know, Letty said that she thought she was getting messed with in ways that other people wouldn't have gotten messed with, and I don't think it was that. I think it was that she was always sticking her head out. You know, there's a certain bravery that Letty does have to do and say the things that she does, because when she does and says those things, it makes her a target. And that's why I would go at her in the way that I did on season 2.5, is because she was the only one who had the guts to legitimately stick her head out in a real way, you know? everybody else was being sort of reactive. They were waiting for people and things to come to them. But Letty was someone who would go out and seek things, seek interactions with people, different seek different just events. And that's why the tone was set the way that it was with Letty, is because I was told on day one, look, you're gonna hang back, you're not gonna interact with the fish too much, just be present. And if somebody comes up to you, tell them to fuck off. They literally said, say fuck off, Morty, as in like fuck off, mortal, right? Um, and I waited for anybody to come up to me. Anybody. And I think Letty was like the fourth or fifth fish that was introduced. She definitely was not the first. And by the time somebody came up to me, it ended up being Letty, because everybody else was just kind of like walking around waiting for something to happen, waiting for things to happen to them, or waiting for people to come up and approach them for things and stuff like that. And it was, you know, it like I said, Letty's brave like that. Letty will go out and be like, hey, what's this guy's deal? Not knowing that I was instructed to be a fucking asshole, you know? And because of that, she'll come over to me and be like, hi there. And I'll be like, fuck off, you know?
Meddling in our affairs. Know anything about the stranger?
Nope.
Be seeing you.
Yo, look at their heads, dude. Look at their heads. Yo, dude, we're fucking grooving, bro. We're fucking grooving, bro. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, that was vindicating though, knowing that like the fights this season were not as good, specifically because these people had no training. You know, it's vindicating insofar as it's like, okay, like I know that's why the fights in season 2 were so good, is because of the work that I got with these people. I forget it. I forget exactly where I was going with this. Oh yeah, and I was saying like, if there are going to be more fights, I hope we get to see Bert do a little bit of boxing. I don't know if we will. I hope we get to see Peyton do a little boxing. I hope we get to see more freeloaders come in. Did they say they were bringing in another freeloader? I feel like they might have been bringing in another freeloader today. I thought I saw that on Twitter or something like that. You know, if we do see more boxing, I hope that the fights are good, you know, like the one today.
You're not welcome around here. Who? Nah, I haven't seen any young women around. Even if I had, why would I know anything about her going missing? Not that I'm saying I ever seen her, because I haven't. My grandfather built this place, not that it's any of your business. We've been down, but we got plans to bring back the good old days. You'll see. I guess we've got a room available. 30 gold per night. Take it or leave it. Fine. Take the stairs up to the right, the room on the left. No visitors allowed and no pets. Just leave.
I think he said take the room on the right. Jeez. Okay. Is there really a room if I don't have a door? Whoever's sleeping in this one can just come in. Yeah, I heard that, right? Oh. Speed, endurance. I'll add a little bit to personality as well.
You sleep rather soundly for
Holy shit, he is in my face, bro.
That's good.
He
You'll
is
need a
in
clear
my
conscience
face.
for what I'm about to propose.
I love how he looks like he's got fucking googly eyes behind that thing.
In due time, dear child. In due time. First, an introduction. I am Lucien LeChance, speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. And you. You are a cold-blooded killer, capable of taking life without mercy or remorse. The Night Mother has been watching, and she is most pleased. And so, here I am. I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
All right.
I find your etiquette refreshing. Now please, listen carefully. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him.
Rufio.
And your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. Excellent. Now please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. May it serve your endeavors well.
Do I get the Blade of Woe right now?
I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
Yep.
Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family.
All right.
Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Oh. I wanted to try and talk to him when he goes invisible. See, I gotta rest until nighttime to get the hack dirt, guys. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh!
That the best you can do?
Yo, the eyes on these dudes are kind of crazy.
First, I'll kill you. Then, I'll get rustling.
Oh, interesting. Out ends Avidius is dead. He was that crooked guard in the Imperial City that had threatened Laurent and Ruslan. He must have escaped from prison. He kept raving about how he would get me for putting him in jail. That's a pretty funny that is a pretty funny little thing there, you know. That's a nice, and that's why Oblivion is such a good game compared to Skyrim. Is Skyrim wouldn't have something like this where you put a corrupt guard in jail and he ends up being list of death, and he ends up escaping and coming after you. You know, like that's such a good little detail, and I didn't expect that either. I used to be somebody. I was a captain of the guard in the Imperial City until that flea-bitten hero decided to poke his nose in my business. I have a plan to get out of the Imperial prison. Apparently, there's a secret escape tunnel used by the royal family. When I get out, I'm going to settle the score with that hero. Then I'll take care of those two snitches, Ruslan and Laurent. The sweetest of all will be Itius Hain. I'll make him squeal first. Uh-oh. Fucking idiot. I like how he showed up at the same time as the Hack Dirt Brethren. That's a funny little thing. Club. Yeah, I'm all set on that. But yeah, the eyes on these Hack Dirt dudes are like crazy, you know? It's actually sort of like bothersome.
Go on.
Go on.
Stop talking. Enough.
Glad Scott can express his persona publicly in Trump's America. Of course. Of course, dude. There's an Oblivion gate pretty damn close by. I'll go ahead and I'll discover it. That way I know where it is later. Oh, yep, there it is. Yes, perfect. Something cinematic about that. Whoa. It's as if you could see the murderous intent in their fucked up eyes. Yeah. Like, if you rounded a corner in this game and that dude was just waiting there, you'd be like, holy fuck, you know?
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed. You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning. They want to bring back the Deep Ones. I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? You've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet, nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night, when everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now.
All right. Curious about
Caves run
caverns.
all beneath the town. Some natural, some dug over the years since we found the deep ones. Every house has an entrance now.
The Brethren.
Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the deep ones. They don't like the sunlight.
His eyes are
dangerous
what
too.
look a
You'll
little
want to
bit
avoid them if
bigger.
you can help it.
Hector. Deep ones.
I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us, made us rich, but there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse. Good. You shouldn't be in here, stranger. You'd better leave before somebody gets hurt.
There's the, yes. I found a trapdoor that seems to lead to the caverns beneath Hackdirt. I should enter these caverns and search for Dharma.
Outsider! Kill!
Oh, shit. Damn, bro. Take it easy. Hackdirt key, brass ring, silver knife. Oh, blade of woe. We're gonna fuck around with the blade of woe a little bit. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. We gonna get both? Oh, fuck. Sneak attack that guy. Fuck, how do I... Oh, yes. Oh, fuck, damn. These guys are gonna fuck me up. Christ, I got fucking wormwood leaves, petty soul gem. These guys are scissoring over here. Trying to line them up. And petty soul gem, I'll take that. Oof. Nothing crazy in there. Check out this spot. Maybe there's something. Nope. Nada. The caves have eyes. Yes.
Please, let me out of here. You must help me escape. I think these creatures plan to do something horrible to me tonight.
I'll let you out.
Thank you. Hurry. We need to get out of here, quick.
Hector.
These creatures kidnapped me from my room in the inn while I was sleeping. I don't know why, but I'd rather not find out. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
Alright.
Please, hurry.
I freed Dharma from the clutches of foul creatures that infest Hector, now to escape and deliver her safely back to Cednius and Coral.
Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Cednius, such a weird name.
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here.
Are you fucking kidding me, lady? What is your problem? You just...
What should I do? Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
Have you seen my horse? I can't leave her here. Your horse is probably dead. I like how she's just like, hey. Oh, is this the horse or is this Prior Maybrull's? Ah, Blossom, okay. So she's just getting on her. Alright, let's ride. She's got to back out. She got to back out. She's got that backup camera. I'm wondering if I can, I mean, it's not too crazy anyway, but I'm just wondering if I can fast travel. Hoping I can fast travel. Tell me she's right behind me. She is not right behind me. Fuck. Damn. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna see what happens if I go talk to Cednius, even though she's not right behind me. Did you order, baby? Ah, cool.
Good to see you.
Alright.
I hope I can help.
Yes.
Have you found her? Is she safe?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
can
fast
never
travel and leave her
pay
there.
for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Fuck him. I fast travel away, right? I fast travel away, and I leave her daughter, and on the way out of Hector, she just gets attacked by the fucking whatever it's called. whatever those guys are called. I forget what their names are.
I'm willing to teach. There's much knowledge is. You've got. Let's get to training. Have a look around.
See if there's anything
You
I can
won't find
sell.
better prices and all. You drop a fine transaction.
Astia's necklace. That's is that a fucking quest item? Ooh. Oh yeah, and you know what? I should be able to. My disposition should be good enough. I should be able to get a better deal. All right.
Another satisfied customer. Good day.
Oh, here she is. Dharma. Oh. Alright, so let's see what other things are. While I was sleeping, visited by Lucian LeChance. Gonna save that one. It would appear that there's a cave that leads under Castle Anvil. Alright, maybe. Oh yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you know what? We'll fuck around with the Jermaine quest, because we just happen to be in Coral now. Argonian voices are hot. You like Whoopi Goldberg sounding women? Wait a little bit. 9 hours. It's funny, I've been getting a lot of follows lately. Even though I'm not on Fish Tank. It's funny how that's happening. Thanks, you ruined it for me. Anytime, pal. Anytime. Alright, here we go.
Good morning.
Shut up.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those... My sons. Have you seen my sons?
What is with everybody losing their fucking kids in this town?
Yes, Rallus and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallus may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place?
All right.
Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. sick and tired, tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shanehill and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
All right. We'll go ahead. We'll hit that quest for the old dude. All right. Wayne and Priory. Then I should go ahead and hit Red Wave. Arg.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valis Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance? He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place.
This guy talks like
you would
Xavier.
join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help, then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
All right. There's leaves growing out of the rock. I got the zoomies. I love quests where you have to follow somebody.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Yeah, if we could get there, we could. Oh, nice. Ah. I can just jump straight over these guys now. Oh, is this it? This must be it. Ready up, boys. Oh, we found Odil Farm. Where they at? Your athletic skill increased. Why walk when you can run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an apprentice of athletics. Your rate of fatigue generation when running is increased by 25%. All right, cool. Oh, we got to go inside. No, we don't got to go inside. I have no clue where the hell these guys are supposed to be. It's blackberries, carrots, lettuce. What's this, leeks? We've arrived at Odil Farm. I need to help Antis and Rowlis Odil defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home. Oh, watermelon.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Defend yourselves. Here
Voiced by the same guys. Oh. It's fucking goblins. Oh, man. Damn, one of them died. Ooh. Damn. Ripping pepperoni, bro. Oh man. Oof. Let's go ahead and help our boy here. You know, give him. You know. I think I might have been partially responsible for that. I might have accidentally nailed him. Oh damn. Red Wave doesn't have any more enchantment. These guys look a little bit like the aliens from Mothership Zeta. Goblins have been defeated. I should return to Valis Odil and inform him that Rallis did not survive.
We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought? But... oh no. Poor Rallis. Why didn't you help him? You could have saved him! You'll have to tell Father what you've done.
He's real happy. I'm taking a watermelon. All right. No. I remember the last time doing this quest, I had to do it no less than 20 times trying to save them all. Yeah. Yeah. If I wasn't playing it on stream, I'd probably be like, fuck it, I'm going to reload and do it again. But I want to try and keep some semblance of continuity. Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
Rallis and Antus need your help, whether they know it or not. There's no time to waste.
Yeah.
Foul things.
Oh, okay.
I've lost a son? No! It can't be! I should have been with them. It should have been me, not one of them.
Yeah, well, you bitched out.
Sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have little to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on a burial. Please, if you'll excuse me.
Spent on a burial? Just dig a hole.
Let's hear it.
Alright, there was another side quest as well. We'll go ahead and we'll go to Cheydinhal. It's not going to send me directly to Cheydinhal. How were you?
I've been better.
Did you see Gonradel training your dogs yesterday?
But yeah, like this is such a beautiful city. Like this is why it's one of my favorites, because like imagine you live here, you walk out your door and fucking you get to look down the street and there's that. You know? That's like so nice. You get this beautiful ass chapel right across the street. You know? You get to walk out and see the graveyard. You get a little bit of a memento mori thing, you know? Trying to remember, not trying to remember anything, trying to find the dude. It's usually just walking around randomly, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what?
What is it, sir?
Reynold Germain.
Reynold Germain. No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Oh, there he is. You know, again, like, I love the hell out of the I love the hell out of the river that flows through here. That's pretty sick. It's just there's nature in the city, and that's mad cool, you know?
Yes?
Oh, there he is.
Is there something I can do for you?
Gilbert.
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
This.
I spoke with Deetsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Damn, only 7 people watching. Yeah, fucking, it's Fish Tank. Fish Tank is going on. I expected there to be, like, a massive drop in the amount of people that are watching, when it comes to the streams here, you know? People are, they're in Fish Tank mode. It's gonna pick back up after, though. Plus, I'm streaming on Twitter as well, so a lot of views are coming from Twitter. What am I doing? Forgot what I was, oh, yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, so I'll just fast travel to Coral again. Oh, fuck, the castle? Damn.
Good tidings, citizen.
Oh, man. You know, obviously I want to do something, like, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's when you decide you're gonna do something, right? And people try and act like they're your manager now. And that type of thing is something that happens all the time. I'll have people who don't know me hitting me up trying to be like, no, dude, here's what you gotta do. And it's like, I don't gotta do shit. I do this because I enjoy it, because it's something fun that oh, crumbling mine. I do it because I enjoy it. It's something that relaxes me, and it's something that I like doing. It's helped me to have a good time with a bunch of people that I never would have known otherwise. You know, whether it's people I had on the stream, whether it's people that called into the stream, whether it's people who watch the stream and they comment in my shit, you know. And everybody wants to be a manager. Everybody wants to pretend like they I don't even know where I'm going. What? Oh, you know, I gotta wait. It's because I gotta wait for this asshole to get from Chaden Hall to Coral. So I should literally wait like a day and a half or something like that. But, oh man. Anyway, you know, you're not allowed to do something because you enjoy it. You have to try and be some kind of weird clout chaser motherfucker. And if you're not, then like, I don't know. That's a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. You know, I'm not so worried about fame that I'm gonna do things that are gonna get people to watch simply because I'm debasing myself. You know, I'm just here to chill and have a good time and talk to people in real time that I otherwise would never have met. And you know, I think that's a way that the internet has fucked people up, where it's like people with either no clout or the clout that they have is from like drinking piss. They sit here talking about, oh, dude, that guy's got no clout. This guy only has this many subscribers. He only has this many people watching his stuff. And it's like, who gives a shit, bro? Like, genuinely, who gives a fuck? Fucking, it only matters to people who have nothing better going on in their lives. You know, me, like, when I step away from this, my whole day isn't spent thinking about content and how I'm gonna get people to watch me and shit like that. You know, I'm literally the biggest thing that I'm worried about right now is next week, because I have a guy fighting. I'm gonna have to corner him. I'm gonna have to corner a dude in a fight. That's my biggest. Not that it's an anxiety, but it's the biggest anxiety that I have right now. It's the biggest thing on my plate, where I'm sitting here thinking like, all right, did I do enough? Did I do enough? Did he do enough? Should I have taught him a little bit more of this? Should we have stressed a little bit more of that? What should I do? What should I do? What's going on? What's going on, right? at the end of the day, the only people who care about clout are people who don't have anything else going on in their lives at all. You know, it's one thing doing something like this and thinking, huh, you know, it would be nice. It would be nice to have 1 trillion subscribers. That's one thing, right? But it's something different when you have people who, because they are just losers, they try and find meaning through, dude, I have this many subs and this many people watch my streams, you know? Um, it's a weird thing, you know. Um, it's a weird thing, you know. Like that happened with the vegan gains debate as well. That's another thing, right? Everybody wants to feel like they gave you the piece of advice that helped you out. Everyone wants to feel like they're the reason behind someone's success. And if they had only listened, that it would have went better for them, you know? Everybody's like that, and it's foolish. Like if you watch the vegan gains debate from my angle, from my end of the vegan gains debate, you see that I'm not taking it seriously, partially because I allowed SFX to play. So I'm trying to talk to this guy, and there's like mass shooting noises going on my end that nobody can hear but me and the people who are watching my stream. So like that was fun and that was funny, but to then have people turn around and try and be like, Scott, you need to look up the logical fallacies. If you get good at those, then you'll win the debates next time. Haha. It's like, you think I give a fuck about debating, let alone the logical fallacies? Oh, you think I want to be one of those guys on the internet who, like, when someone's making a good point, he's like, that's a no true Scotsman. That's a no true Scotsman. You're no true Scotsman. Ad hominem. Like no, fuck that. You know, I would rather throw myself off of a building than be that. But again, it comes from people who, they may think that they have good intentions with it, and I'm sure they are trying their best. But it's autism is what it is. It's autism, and you got to be careful of that autism because it turns you into a weirdo, and it turns people against you. Where it's like, you know, someone will be sitting there and they'll be making a judgment, and they won't realize that they're being a fuckhead about it. Like that's what happened with this one dude. I won't mention his name, but somebody asked me about him recently. There was this one dude who used to kick around in my streams all the time. And he was always in my DM trying to be mad nice and shit like that. And then one day I just happened to see him low key, not even low key, high key talking shit about me. So I was like, yo, dude, don't be inboxing me and don't be coming into my streams anymore. If you're gonna talk about me like that when you think I'm not gonna see it, like, get away from me. And that dude is still obsessed with me to this day. It's like such a weird thing. But he doesn't realize that he was being autistic as shit about it. Because that's part of that parasocial shit is that you're trying to make yourself feel like you're a part of it, you know? And that's what happens a lot with Fish Tank. There's a lot of people who think, like I saw someone on Twitter the other day say that Jet and Ben are taking writing from 4chan as if I'll be honest with you. I've seen them use certain stuff that Fish Tank is on, right? Certain Fish Tank places. I'm not going to say which ones, but I've seen them on the computer checking certain stuff just to see what's going on, just to see what's being said. Never have I seen them on 4chan, ever, not once. Not a single time, not once. Never. Never, right? But again, it's that parasocial shit where everyone wants to feel like they're going to be the reason. They're going to give the piece of advice that sends someone into superstardom, you know? Like I need a publicist or something, or like Jet and Ben need a bunch of turbo autists who have nothing better to do but sit on 4chan and talk about a show. Like they need those guys to be the ones telling them how to run the show, you know? Ah, fuck. How's it going, Scott? You ever played Terraria? No, I don't really even know what that's about. Ah, fuck. Damn. Fuck. Fuck, I gotta be more patient with it. Fuck, I could have hit that one. Fuck. Ah, we got him. We fucking got him. Hell yeah. Pretty sure the rant is directed to me as well, so winning. I mean, it's really directed to anybody who has ever hit me up randomly and been like, "Here's what you need to do, Scott." You know? It's like if these people actually knew how to get clout, if these people actually knew how to get clout, they would start their own YouTube shit and they would be the next Mr. Beast, but they don't because they don't know anything, you know? Because they don't have that drive in the first place, which, like, imagine not having the drive to make YouTube videos. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. What kind of guy do you got to be as to where you're too lazy to do YouTube videos or streams? You know, it's a situation where nobody knows what it takes. Like, I've talked to so many different, because like I've kicked around in these circles now where there's dudes with tons of clout and they're able to make money off of their shit in a way that doesn't necessitate them to have a fucking YouTube channel, right? And there's things you can do to improve your chances. There's things you can do to improve your chances, but there is no actual formula. There's so many people like Tie-Dye, the dude who played Lance in season 1. The videos he made were actually really good. He put in a lot of time, effort, and energy into them. The production value was pretty good. He's pretty good. He has a channel that would blow up, but it didn't. And it's because at the end of the day, most of it is luck. Most of it is just being lucky, you know? And that's why I don't give a shit about my videos like that. I don't do tons of videos all the time, and I don't do like trendy thumbnails for my videos and shit like that, is because I've seen so many people who they do all that and they still only get like a couple hundred views per video. So it's like, what do I even care? The algorithm, you know, the luck of the draw has not selected me. So whatever, who cares? But it does get frustrating when you have random people who don't know you at all. They just happen to watch a couple of your streams and they're inboxing you like, "Here's what you need to do," and it's like, you don't know. I talked to Turkey Tom, he doesn't even know. I could talk to Justin Wang. I guarantee you, Turkey Tom and Justin Wang would tell me two different things. You know, Brandon Buckingham, same thing, right? You can watch Brandon talk in videos about how every time he thought he was going to make it big off of a video that he was like convinced was guaranteed to make him hit the big time, it absolutely fell flat. It completely fucking flopped. You know, and the ones that he was like, "This is a throwaway video. It's not going to matter. Fuck it. Who cares?" Every time he did something like that, it did well, you know. And the same thing has happened to me. Videos where I'm like, "Oh, I just need a video this week, whatever, I'll do something quick." Those are the ones that do better than the other ones, right? So it's kind of a situation where people want to attach their egos to you. They want to feel like they are the reason for your success. They want to be able to walk around and be like, "Yeah, you know, that dude, that fucking guy right there, he's big because of me. He's big because of me. Ask him, dude. He'll tell you. I gave him the piece of advice that totally made him hit the big time, bro. He hit the big time because of me, dude." Like, they want to be able to do that kind of thing, and it's weird, you know? And that's something Sam talked about a long ass time ago. I remember this because fucking it was when I first started watching his shit. And I felt a similar way about certain things where it's like people hitting him up, people inboxing him, trying to be like, "Dude, here's how you're going to get back on Adult Swim. You got to do this, and Adult Swim will hit you back up. Adult Swim will let you back on. You just got to do this thing right here." That shit's annoying to have to deal with. It's not fun having to deal with that shit, you know? And that's why I don't answer DMs as much as I used to, because, and I'm not pointing to anyone in particular, but I'll be honest with you. There's people who, like, they fill up my DMs either A, with, like, unsolicited advice that would not actually work for me, or B, a lot of people will just, like, they'll just fill up my DMs with, like, haha, this is a good post type stuff. And it's like, oh, fuck, you know? I try to be as good of a dude as I can to everybody, you know, but I've realized that, you know, I've been a little bit, I've been giving my time and my energy away a little bit too much, you know, and that's something that I've kind of corrected a little bit by, like, if somebody hits me up and they're like, hey, could you take a look at my sparring footage and just tell me what I'm doing wrong? I charge them for that now. You know, I'm not just doing that for free. Also, if somebody hits me up and they don't have something good to say, I'm not gonna answer them. You know, there was one guy, I had to put him back into the requests thing. He hits me up and he's just like, Scott. He just says Scott. And I'm like, oh, maybe he's got something good to say to me. I don't know. So I'm like, what's up, man? And he's just like, hey, I shit you not. He was like that. And I was like, hi. And that was it. That was all. That was it. That's all. That's all that it was. And I was just like, what the fuck was that? So I put him back in the requests. Not in like a way that was like, this fucking asshole, dude, fuck him. But it was like, yo, like, that, he couldn't even waste my time with something. He just had to be like, Scott, because that's all he wanted was for me to answer. That's it. And he got what he wanted. And it's like, all right, well, I gave you what you wanted. You didn't really make it worth my while, so I'm just going to put you back in the requests, you know? And he's messaged me a couple times since then, and I don't know if he realizes that I don't see it unless I specifically look for it, but it's just weird shit like that I find to be like annoying, and everybody finds it to be annoying, you know. That's part of that's part of when Brandon had his sort of a breakdown before his boxing match. He specifically was talking about, like, look, I answered too many people in the DMs. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be able to answer people in the future. It's just not going to happen, you know. You can't give all your time and energy to everybody around you, and you can't take everybody's advice because a lot of people don't know what they're talking about, and even if they do, it's like, well, that may have worked for this guy, but this guy also makes these types of videos, so who gives a fuck, you know? The Jermaine brothers have been reunited. After they speak, I should speak to Gilbert, who seems the more level-headed of the two brothers. You know, everybody on the internet just wants to feel like they're somebody, you know, and a lot of people, everybody on the internet wants to feel like they're somebody, you know, and a lot of people are, oh, geez, that's crazy. Anyway, a lot of people are looking for a way to feel like they can take credit for something that they have no business taking credit for. And it happens with Fish Tank, it happens with Sam, it even happens with me, it happens with everybody. And when you do anything on the internet, there's always going to be some loser freak who has something negative to say about it, you know? Either he's not succeeding because he didn't take my advice, or you know, he's talking, he's bitching and moaning. Like there'll be some freak that goes back to 4chan and tries to say that I'm like bitching and moaning when really I'm just talking about something like perfectly normal, you know. I'm talking about how freaks need to like fuck off. Oh, let's see the reuniting. Let's see the reunification. It's a heart-touching moment. Brings a tear to your eye. Brings a tear to your eye, you know? But yeah, there's a lot of freaks on the internet, you know? In fact, I'd even say there's probably, like, to a certain degree in our little quadrant, there's more freaks than there are normal people. And because of that, they're always going to assume that, like, when you don't like somebody talking shit about you, they're like, oh, dude, he's seething. You know, there's some weird shit like that.
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
Fucking, I feel like it's probably easiest to succeed if you appeal to the lowest common denominator, but even then, the market is extremely saturated already. Oh yeah, there's a certain way that it becomes easier for you to succeed on YouTube. You know, there's certain types of videos that if you make, you will end up in a certain little, you know, I used the word quadrant earlier, quadrant of the algorithm. and you will be more likely to be picked up in a real way. But it's not a guarantee. There is still quite a bit of luck, and every time you look at somebody who, they're doing very successful, there's another like 3, 4, maybe even more people who are not doing successful with the exact same kind of video shot the exact same kind of way, on the exact same kinds of topics. So it's when I realized that the algorithm was clamping down on my channel, which like it's provable that it was happening. The evidence that I have is circumstantial, but it's way too big of a coincidence for me to sit here and be like, oh, I'm sure it's nothing. Like YouTube, after the video that I released, YouTube decided that it did not like me, so it fucked with me for a while. And I do think I'm kind of out of the weeds with that. I do think that I'm being left alone by the algorithm at this point, but that just kind of sapped all of the energy out of me in terms of me trying to be Mr. Video a Week YouTuber. I decided, fuck it. I started streaming for Fish Tank Season 2. I realized I like streaming a little bit better than having to force myself to do videos all the time. And because of that, I just stream now, and I have a good time with it. It's so much easier, So much easier. I enjoy it more. And it's a little bit easier for me to do videos with the stuff that I talk about on here. I am making videos again, though. I am making videos again. But it's only because I have like nothing better to do right now. Once I go back to work, I'm not going to be doing videos all the time. I'm actually trying to get as much stuff done for videos as I can so that when I go back to work, I can edit them together a little bit easier, or just pay somebody to edit them for me. Either one. What was I going to say? But yeah, like the market is definitely saturated, like why would you try to be the next no jumper? There doesn't need to be a next no jumper. I was talking about no jumper with my wife earlier, and I was talking about there was something that happened with a client of mine a few days ago, right? And it was something you would expect somebody to say on like a no jumper podcast or something like that, right? This person was talking about somebody they know, and they were like, oh yeah, he's a white boy, so he can't dance. And it's like that's like no jumper tier shit. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever, fine. But, like, there doesn't need to be 2 no jumper podcasts. All the degenerates are already watching no jumper, so they're not gonna watch Bro Thumper or anything like that, right? Schmo Humper. They're not gonna watch the Schmo Humper podcast because no jumper has been around for years and years and years at this point. So whatever. The saturation of the market definitely plays a part in that, and it does really come down to luck. It really does come down to luck, as Neon said, so that's why I stopped putting as much effort into videos and stuff like that, is because I realized who gives a shit, and it does get annoying sitting here just trying to have a good time, and then somebody's like, dude, here's what you got to do. It's like, I just want to have a good time. If I make something of this, fantastic. But I have other things going on in my life that don't necessitate me to be Mr. YouTuber, If anything, if I was to become the next Turkey Tom, if I was the next Turkey Tom, if I was the next Brandon Buckingham, if I was going to be a part of the Skeptic YouTuber revival, whatever it was, it would just be a way for me to not have to work a job so that I could put everything into MMA. Because the internet only lasts a couple years. I think Mr. Medicare says you have a good 3 to 5 years of being successful on the internet if you do happen to become successful and you don't fuck it up somehow. If you don't fuck it up somehow, you got 3 to 5 years of success on YouTube if you're lucky. So I would immediately, if I woke up tomorrow and all of a sudden I had 1 million subscribers and everybody was loving my videos for some reason, everybody was loving my videos, I would know like, oh, okay, I got to get as much money as I can because this is not going to last, and I need to invest that money in running a successful business. A successful MMA business is what I need to do. I absolutely positively have to make sure that this sticks, because I probably won't have another shot. Not everybody is lucky enough to be like Woody and Kyle from PKA, and Taylor to a degree, where you know, they like, because Woody and Kyle were like OGs of like YouTube and stuff like that, you know, and they had their success as individuals, and then they happened to start up PKA, and they've been riding that out for years. Like, that's a they got very lucky with that. They're very lucky with that. Me, if I was to get big, there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to start a podcast. We'll call it ouch murder already, ouch murder already, or whatever. I don't know, fucking like there's no guarantees, you know. I'm gonna grab a water real quick. But the bottom line of what I'm saying is I appreciate you guys being here, you know, and I understand that anyone who inboxes me is just trying to help me out. And I do appreciate the sentiment of wanting to help, right? But I'm not overly concerned with trying to be Mr. Famous influencer and shit like that. I do this because I enjoy it. I happen to get lucky enough to be picked up by Sam Hyde and included in all this shit. And I figured, hey, if people are going to be looking at me, I might as well give them something to look at, right? And I might as well try and help people as well. That's one of the reasons I started up my channel. It's because I wanted to talk about bullshit martial arts and try and steer people into better places, as well as just general like advice stuff, right? Excuse me, but what was I gonna say? Like, you know, I'm not overly concerned. I'm really not, you know. I'm in it for the love of the game. Oh man.
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked.
Here's some advice. Maybe you don't have enough crystals. That's what I need, is more crystals.
My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back.
Oh yeah, the ogres. I gotta kill the ogres.
You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
All right.
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously.
All right.
Be careful. I don't know what dangers...
I found Fort Carmela. Yes. So, Kamala. Hey. Better leave my horse alone. Need to go north. I would assume it's due north. Of course. I am solely doing this for the money and hate my audience almost as much as I hate myself podcast. That's what I'm gonna call it. Oh, Kyle lost his arms. Unlucky. Well, yeah, he lost his damn, that is a lot of blood on that sword. Damn. Yeah, he lost his all right, you know, that's basically like straight north. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he lost his guns, but at the very least, he had something to fall back on, which was PKA, you know? Damn, I keep hitting the wrong one. Like, when he lost his guns, he lost his channel. Like, I suppose he could have tried to do something like he has a host that also pretends to be Russian, you know? and like, you know, Kyle maybe talks about guns or whatever, and the other guy shoots it or something. I don't know, right? He could have been the faceless owner. Oh hey, there's the wolf. He could have been the faceless owner of the oh, there it is. He could have been the faceless owner of the channel, but he didn't want to do that, you know? And I don't blame him, because I'm sure FPS Russia was his baby to a degree. Overall, like... it's fucking hack dirt. Son of a bitch. Damn. I missed. I fucking missed. Anyway, like, yeah, I keep hitting the wrong one, damn. Like I said, it sucks that he lost his thing. His guns. But, he got lucky insofar as PKA... I don't know if it was doing that well at the time, but I mean, it's definitely doing well now, right? He was able to pivot into something. A lot of people don't have something to pivot into, you know? A lot of people would just, like, fade away. They'd just be like, oh, alright, well, guess I'll just fuck off then. Guess I'll just have to go back to working a regular job. You know? Scott, did you see a J6er just got released? Kind of neato. Yeah, it only took 4 years. And I disagree with that, actually. I love the government. Bitch. I love the government. I love Kamala Harris. I love Joe Biden. Should have locked him up for life. Could have gave him the chair. Alright, he said it was north of... I could have swore he said it was north. Gilbert and Reynold Germain have asked for my help in reclaiming their ancestral home. I need to look for Weatherly, somewhere south of Coral, perhaps. I should ask around town and see if somebody could help. You know. It's at least a little bit better. Put him back in jail. My mom plays Oblivion in her head every day. Me too, pal. Me too. Me too, LPNC.
I'm listening.
Oh.
Hondatar is the name. I'm a hunter and mountain man. Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Law at the Fighters Guild.
At least his prison stories
She's
brought some
explored
entertainment
the
for us, but that
backcountry
shit was
outside
fucked
of
up.
Coral quite a bit.
Alright.
Take care.
I need to speak to... okay. Oh, look. A couple of dogs. Yeah, I mean, his prison stories were entertaining, you know? I've thought of going on, I think it's called 60 Days In or something like that. I've thought of applying for that. I've thought about it. You guys think I should? You think I should just say fuck it and go on 60 Days In? Because I was thinking about that. Like, Kyle, he didn't even do a year, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't even do a year. That I'm not saying it was a good experience. I'm not saying that he enjoyed it. I'm sure he would have much rather been free, especially because when he got free, he was on parole and he couldn't smoke weed. Kyle's like a prolific stoner. But like, I'll bet looking back on it, he's probably like, to some degree, like, yeah, I mean, it was an interesting situation, you know? Not a lot of people can say they've been to jail, you know, or prison or wherever he was. Not a lot of people can say they've experienced what I've experienced, you know? I think it's interesting. It's interesting, you know?
Hi there.
LMAO, I found this by doom scrolling and love it already. You found what by doom scrolling, LPNC? You found me? Kyle did 60 days or something like that. Oh, man. Stop thinking, dude. Yeah, maybe I should apply to be on 60 Days In then.
Hi there.
Shut up. Oh. Wait, it's that one. It's that one right here.
Well, hello there. Sabine Lowell, Guildsmith. Real happy
What's it,
to meet
here?
you.
Oh.
So, what can I do for you?
My wife my wife changes out of her PJ bottoms, her pajama pants, into regular sweatpants to go out and get food from a from the DoorDash guy. I think it's funny. I'm gonna give her shit for it when she gets back in.
Let me see. Oh yes, I remember. I think
Where did you find it, LPNC? Where did you find it? Where were you doom
Nasty
scrolling to find it?
Here,
Was
let
it
me
Twitter?
show you where it is on your
Did I even post this to Twitter? That's another that's another reason why my streams aren't doing as good as well, is because I'm not even bothering to advertise them in the Discord servers that I would. I used to put them in all the Fish Tank related Discord servers, but seeing as how Fish Tank is on right now, I'm not posting them to all those Discord servers. You know, there were quite a few people who would check my streams when they saw me post them in different servers. And I figure I might as well not bother with that, because there's going to be people who don't want to watch my streams. They're going to want to watch Fish Tank instead. You know? LPNC YouTube Shorts. Ah, nice. Nice. Glad to see those things are doing well. Neon, the Kyle guy, if you remember, I'm sure you've probably seen FPS Russia, right? This dude Kyle, right? He pretended to be a Russian dude on YouTube, and he'd show off like a bunch of guns and shit like that, and he'd fire them. He was the biggest gun tuber, and he was probably one of the first big ones in the first place. But check out FPS Russia if you don't know. You know, I mean, you had like 5K last night. I don't believe that was actually 5K concurrent viewers. I think that was probably 5K total, right? I think that was 5K total. And then on Friday, I had 1,000 viewers total on my YouTube stream, you know? So it really depends on what's being streamed and what I'm streaming for, you know? Oh, yeah, I know that tube. So his name was Kyle. Yeah, and he's on PKA. He's one of the guys from PKA. You know, I was on his podcast a couple of times. You know?
Go hurt something.
All right. Weatherly. Oh yeah, he said it was north of Fort Carmala, or maybe I fucked up and I thought it was something different. Oh shit, yo, these guys are mad. These guys are mad. Can I yield? I blasted that dude. Yeah, give me your gold. Oh, actor brother. Again, really fucked up eyes. My horse just watching on, like, ah, yes. My owner is killing again. There he goes. Yeah, give me that necklace, bitch. I guess in Hack Dirt, if you hurt somebody, it's the Hack Dirt brethren that come after you. It's not the guards. That's a nice little touch right there. I like that a lot. FPS Russia was in the Black Ops 2 commercial. Yeah, which is a crazy thing to think about, how big he was back in the day. Wait, is this the guy Sam trained with? Yeah, I trained Sam for his boxing match. I trained Brandon Buckingham for his match. I trained a few different people through Sam. You know, Sam kind of took the head coaching position in that spot, if you could call it that. He called me in to help with that, but also I was oh, damn, tiny little ogres. Oh, oh damn, you fucking me up. But yeah, I helped Sam get ready for his boxing match. I was also on Fish Tank Season 1, 2, and 2.5, as well as Bitch Tank. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on Season 3, but yeah, I mean, I've been pretty involved in MDE stuff for the last couple of years. This is what happens when you piss off an incest family. They all come at you. That's my brother and husband. I'll go inside, see what's up. See, I like this house. There's something about this house that I like. I don't know what it is. Whoa. There's the dad. Oh, no. The ogres are just cooking them. Because the ogres eat people. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I like houses that are good for one, right? Like, I would love to live in a house like this, where you walk in and here's your fucking, like, living room and shit like that. And then you can go up the stairs. And then you get, like, a bedroom or something like that. Or in this case, you know, you get this weird little storage area, then a bedroom, and then an attic, you know? I would love to live in a place like this. I'd put my training shit up here, obviously, because this is the easiest place to put training stuff, you know? Fucking sleep here. I don't know, put something here. Maybe make this like a lounge area. Obviously, it would be good for storage. You know, and then right here is just like a fucking chill area for cooking and like half kitchen, half dining. Well, kitchen, dining room, half kitchen, half like area to just chill with guests and shit like that. I love thinking about stuff like that. Oh, thanks for the sub, LP. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I could eat now. You know. I will get out of here soon. I am gonna stream tomorrow. You know, I am gonna stream tomorrow. I gotta find the Jermaines though. You can leave it over there because I'm gonna finish this quest in like 30 seconds and I'm gonna get out of here. Scott just living among a bunch of skulls and bones. I mean, it's not much different from what I already do. Modern design is modern because it tosses away sensible practicality. Yeah. Yeah, things looking nice just for the sake of looking nice. Not a big fan of that. Which one do I talk to?
Have you found Weatherly? Is it safe for us to travel there? You mean there are still ogres there? I hate to ask more of you, my friend, but you know that we're not warriors.
I gotta
Please
go back.
let us know when it is safe to travel there. We're anxious to return.
They told me to come back.
We look forward.
Alright, well.
Please avenge my family's death. Slay the ogre.
Yeah, there we go. I used to take every weapon I looted and drop them one by one inside the seaside shack until it crashed the Xbox 360. Oh, man. Yeah, it is fun. I'm not like a building guy. I don't like building a ton of, I'm not a settlement builder kind of guy, right? I'm not a house builder kind of guy when it comes to, Bethesda games, but I do like, in Skyrim, for instance, how you can buy a house and you can store armor and swords and stuff like that. There's literally places you can hang these swords up on the wall. I always thought that was really cool. What is going on here? I killed all the ogres, I thought. Yeah, I could have swore I killed all the ogres. Gilbert was glad I'd found Weatherly's location, but I need to kill the ogres so that it's safe to travel here. Where are all the ogres? They're just straight up. I wonder if this is a glitch. I hope it's not going to glitch out on me. Legacy Lost. I'm gonna search Legacy Lost real quick. Yeah, you see, there it says Gilbert and Reynold continue to ask about the ogre's status even after the players cleared the area. So yeah, I'll go ahead. They said if you fast travel away and then back, it resets the quest or something like that. I don't know. So I'll go to Fort Carmela and then I'll fast travel back and then we'll see. But bugs. Okay, yeah. So I can at least use I can at least use console commands if I need to, you know, because I killed the ogres. They're all gone, you know. They're literally here's one of their bodies right here, you know. Then there was another one, I believe, here. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use a console command real quick. Oh, wait a second. Needs to be capitalized. Nah. I thought it did anyway. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. There we go. The ogres have been defeated. I should make my way back to Coral and bring this information to Gilbert. To Gilberto. No, I don't want to go to Castle Coral. Going to the castle is annoying because it's usually its own little place. LMAO Oblivion is such a piece of shit. I love it so much. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a piece of shit, but it's our piece of shit, you know? Right here, the Gray Mare. Itchy.
What is it?
What?
Peace out, Neon.
The talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Without question.
Go away, fool.
Fine. Be that way.
Hell!
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
The ogres are gone.
Wonderful.
It is safe.
Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
I gotta take him there.
We're off.
Mr. carries a war club. Mr. carries a warhammer.
Go ahead.
Doesn't know how to fucking he doesn't know how to use a he doesn't know how to fight. It's like, gee, thanks.
How are you?
What the hell is this?
How are you?
Been better. How about...
Oh, a
Sorry,
courier.
no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have the latest edition. Free as always. It's about the Grey Fox.
Alright. Let's get going, you fucking cretins. Where the hell are they? Whatever. I'll fast travel to Weatherly. I'll see if they'll be there when I get there. Ah, yes, perfect. Oh,
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon.
alright.
At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again. So, hey, come on now. Hi. Yeah. By the gods, there's a...
Oh, damn. Oh, man, they're just unconscious? Yeah, they're just unconscious. Now he's extra unconscious. Second impact syndrome. All right. Oh, almost saved. Okay. All right. So I'll probably stream tomorrow too. All right. I think we only have a couple more weeks of me streaming on Mondays. I originally was going to stream on Mondays because I had planned on restreaming for Fish Tank Season 3, but they decided that they didn't want that. So, you know, I figured, you know what, fuck it, we'll stream on the Monday too. We'll stream on the Monday. But yeah, thank you guys. All right, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the hell out of you as usual. All right, I will catch you guys later. Peace out.